are a lot more inclusive than they would have been 50 years ago. I'm going to take the example of my grandma. It would have been a lot more tougher for her to go to work and handle a house and all of that. And today I have the privilege of not having to look at any of that and just work. But I do think we have a long way to go, because in a workplace, while I do get heard a lot more, I don't know if I get seen enough. Like, for example, if a man answers the same question as me, they're louder, and louder people tend to get taken more seriously than silent people. And women in general have been trained to be silent and well behaved and be the good girl. So that is why I think we do have a long way to go still until we're really truly inclusive.
Compared to earlier times, it has improved in a good way, in a better way, definitely. It has drastically changed over the years, but then again, I wouldn't say it is at its best, because when you look around, every other thing that has changed for the better has increased, has jumped so many steps, whereas this could go a little more further.
Well, it's been better because as far as I've seen, there's no many cases of discrimination, and maybe because I'm living in Bangalore, it might be different from different places, because you see many women becoming entrepreneurs now, and they're coming up.
I think we should definitely work on bridging the pay gap that exists, because say right now when you're in that 20 to 25 age group, you're almost at the same level with your male counterparts, your male contemporaries. But when you enter that phase of your life, if you get married and all of that, women are put into this sort of space of being nurturing people. So the job becomes a secondary thing for them. So while the graph of a man, their salary keeps going upwards, a woman's stagnates after she gets motherhood and all of that. So and work at home mothers also are a very important backbone of the economy. So we need to figure out how we fit all of that in, and once we crack that, I think that's when we are really making spaces inclusive.
Definitely, more importantly, I'd say that we need to make a much more open environment, or a safe space where women can feel free to bring up their ideas, bring up their opinions, because in a setting where both men and women can contribute equally, and when those contributions are taken in the right way, appreciated and seen and heard in the right way, it would bring growth to be it any company that you take.
One thing that I believe is people need to start listening, right? Because when women speaks her perspective and man speaks the same point, but men are more preferred to be heard, right? Well, that's what I believe.
I think it is very important to celebrate Women's Day, because it is not just a celebration of the modern women, it is a celebration of all the women that came before us, our grandmothers, our great-grandmothers. It is in a way telling them that their fight is still alive, and we're not going to stop until we are truly equal. Yeah.
Firstly, I'd like to begin by saying that I belong to the part of people who believe that we shouldn't just dedicate one particular day into celebrating women. Much rather, I'd say, if it comes to things like important matters like inclusivity, you go big every day, because it's pretty much a basic necessity now to have inclusivity in workplaces. And where celebrating a day like Women's Day, it acts more like a reminder, it acts more like a reminder in order to spread some awareness about how important it is to have inclusivity in your workplaces.
On regular days, this thing becomes a regular conversation, but on days like Women's Day, the regular conversation becomes a special thing to discuss on or to have a conversation on. So can we, focus more on that.